Dad does.
What's the young one's name?
Here. Oh, here.
I see you play fetch like Jax does.
Go get it, Caleb.
It's just not in the mood today.
Yeah, he plays fetch like one of my Germans does. Go get it maybe. We'll see.
It's like you go get it.
Yeah, this one's like Opie here.
He just has kind of like given up if she's, you know, and we stay in the yard.
Well, after eating far too much for breakfast, 2 pancakes, guys, I did not finish both of them. We stopped by a leather shop. It's a custom leather shop, mainly just to play fetch with the dogs, but to look around, see if we could find anything new that we haven't seen there before. We stop there about every year. We've continued on and we are at the end of a 15-mile dead-end road. Let me rephrase that. We're at the end of a 15-mile pavement end road. If you want to go any further, you got to be okay with driving on gravel road. We're in Rockford, South Dakota. We're continuing our trip here. We've been here for about 2.5 days and we are in what I call the Black Hills Motorcycle Rally. I stopped calling it Sturgis. That was the key. Stop calling it Sturgis because it's the week before the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, and then on top of that, I really only go to Sturgis maybe 6 hours, and that's only one day. Most of the time I spend out here into the hills. And when I stopped calling it Sturgis and I just started calling it the Black Hills Motorcycle Rally, when people ask you where you're going, I tell them I'm going to the Black Hills Motorcycle Rally, and that kind of frees up people asking me, oh, what are the bikers like at Sturgis, or is Sturgis crazy? I really don't have too many answers for you because usually we only spend one day in Sturgis. But Rockford, this is the kind of town I could get behind. It has a population of 8 people. I see it has a bar back there. It has a mall. You ever seen a town of 8 people have a mall?
Sit on that one right over there.
Me and Troy personally cleaned this creek out. Personally cleaned it all up. We took all the trees out of it. We made it flow nice and smooth. I see you. This lovely road that we're on is called Spearfish Canyon. This lovely canyon that we're in is Spearfish Canyon. It's one of me and Sarah's favorite drives to drive, and it's just south of Spearfish, South Dakota. This stream, I guess you could call it, I called it a creek earlier, is Spearfish River. It's either Spearfish River or Spearfish Creek or Spearfish Stream. One of those two. Oh, that felt good. I think I forgot to tell you guys earlier, the current temperature is 98 degrees. On a Harley Davidson, that gets kind of warm. I'm currently starting to question the people that I do travel with, though. What is he doing over there?
He wanted shade.
He wanted shade.
He wanted shade.
Because I'm hot.
The water had to been like what, 60 degrees? 55? 50? Around 50 degrees? A nice soak in a river. A little bit of DQ. We're nice and cooled down and ready for some more riding. I think we're gonna buzz over to Deadwood, South Dakota and start weaseling our way back towards the motel. Get back to the motel, take a little break, ride some evening riding tonight, go over to Keystone, grab Powder House for supper. We're doing good. It's just warm. That's all there is to it. It's just warm. Nemo, South Dakota. Remember, I told you guys I will give Sturgis one day because I don't call this rally Sturgis for me because we come the week before. But we did go on the outside of Sturgis between Deadwood and Sturgis, and then we cut up a road called Van Knocker Canyon. It's a flat out beautiful road. I was unable to record much of it because when it gets this warm, the camera really does not like 102 degrees. But now that we've made it back into the Black Hills, it has cooled down to 93 degrees, and that is a manageable 93 degrees. It feels a lot better. I am a little concerned. You guys see all that smoke in the background. When I started this video, we were in Rockford. In Rockford, that road we took to get there, it was solid nothing. It was crystal clear skies. And by the time we stayed there for about an hour and messed around, spent a little money in that tiny little town, and then we started to move back towards, we started to head towards Spearfish Canyon where we sat in the stream. The smoke was rolling in. We drove out of the smoke by the time we got to Spearfish, and then when we did this little circle, we're almost in that same valley going up and down, and it's full of smoke again. We don't have phone service right here, so I cannot tell you if anything is on fire or not, but once we get into service, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later on, we're heading back towards Hill City right now, run around the hills just a little bit more, and see if we get hungry. But after Dairy Queen, we're all kind of stuffed still. Those pancakes are still sitting on my tummy. Tummy, are you 5 years old? Tummy. Well, that's a lot of Iowa motorcycles sitting right here. That was a beautiful road getting us back to Hill City there, where, well, if you're Daryl is a subscriber of ours, and he's also staying at the Lantern Inn. But I went swimming. I jumped in the pool and went swimming, cooled down. Everybody else took a little nap. And then now we are just north of Keystone, South Dakota, at the Powder House, where we're going to enjoy a nice supper. I've come to realize that this video is probably entirely just of me eating food. I'm supposed to run now because our table is ready. I don't run.
Work? Yep, works. Well, I gave him to Mike.
But that's just OP. That is just OP.
Well, that was a fun road, wasn't it? That was called the Old Keystone Highway, or the Old Hill City Highway here in South Dakota. It's a beautiful, beautiful two-lane road that you just weave. You don't really get over the speed of 35 miles per hour on it. And at night when you're on it, you really don't want to get over 30 miles per hour because the deer. We've probably seen, how many deer did we see?
Well, up close to the road, we probably saw 8.
Yeah, there's probably 8, 9 deer. We've counted 50 some deer on that road before. But Mama's got her daily check-in. And that was Troy, right?
Yeah.
Troy, I
And
talked
I'd already called Paige.
She called Paige, and I called them both while we were at the restaurant, so I didn't know she called them. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Tomorrow is going to be another interesting one. We need to run up to Rapid City. I gotta get some very, 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 very minor work done to the Harley Davidson and get her back up to par. It's nothing too serious by no means, but I'll let you know more about that tomorrow. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time. Well, like always, it's the middle of the night right now when I edit these videos up, because remember guys, I can't sleep, so I'm not interfering in any of the trip when I work on videos while we're out here. Remember, it's a daily log of my life that I hope to look back on, and my kids to look back on someday and just check it out. I just happen to share it with a bunch of people who watch it, and I thank you very much for that. As for those fires, no clue. I had one subscriber tell me that they were fires in Newcastle, Wyoming, which isn't too far away, and they were throwing ashes all over our bike for the rest of the day. And then I seen that Mom put a post on my Facebook post that was saying that eastern Nebraska is on fire right now, and it could have been from them too. But that's all I really have on the fires. I do apologize, I can't really find much more on them. Now I'm done talking to you. Have a good one.